Welcome to Drawing A. I'm your teacher, Bess Coy. This is my phone number that actually reaches into school. So the best way to get a hold of me is a Schoology message or an email. I have 9th to 12th graders in Drawing B. You do need to successfully complete Drawing 1A. All right, that's part of it. Course descriptions, students will apply the elements and principles of design with the emphasis on composition, meaning your arrangement. Students may experiment with a variety of materials, which may include pencil, ink, pastels, charcoal, and color pencils, and explore techniques used throughout history. Our endurance and standards. We're going to use the elements and principles of design and combine them to communicate meaning. We're going to learn characteristics of different tools, materials, and techniques, and how artists are influenced by personal, social, cultural, and historical concepts. So that covers our standards. Students will also create a single or complex artwork where you're going to have a collection of drawings that will show me your personal growth using different drawing materials. So essential questions. How can class critiques improve by drawing? So when you do your drawings, you're going to use a class person to critique your work, or maybe someone from home, and get the opportunity to have compliments and areas of improvement. So that's part of class critiques. Will studying the drawings of famous artists influence me in my art? And how have artists' drawings in the past influenced our perception of historical events, our culture, and our environment? So much of this is so relevant when we think about our political climate, recent history, how things have been drawn, painted, murals, community events. So the sense of art is, again, part of communication. We have 5 units planned for Drawing B. We're going to review shading techniques, review value scales. We'll have a still life with drawing marshmallows. Drawing white things can be tricky. We're going to work with fabric and reflections, human body proportion, and then figure drawing from real life, and then we're going to work with portraits. It says our culminating course conclusion is only if time allows. Otherwise, we do a finale presentation, but that's only if there's time at the end. Grading policy. Avoid plagiarism. Be inspired by other artists and create your own original compositions. So it's so hard not to be inspired by other artists. I think that's a strength that we have, but somehow we have to figure out how to combine ideas or put our own spin on it to make things more original, just not a copyrighted idea. All right. There is a difference between formative and assessment. Most of the stuff we're going to do in here is summative assessment, whether it's we're discussing techniques, discussing materials, your peer critiques, reflection questions, projects, all of that's summative. All right. Our grading scale here is consistent through all 3 high schools. It says all special needs will be met at Park High School. Please discuss circumstances with me, your teacher. All students have an ability to use their imaginations and create meaningful artwork. We maintain a safe, creative atmosphere. It's fun. It's work-oriented. It's positive. Let me know how I can help with your needs. That's also like our online classroom and how we can communicate. All right. Tardy policy. Well, guess what? There is no tardies for online learning. So just make sure you're here efficiently and you're active the whole entire class period. Behavior expectations. It says pay attention to instructions, demonstrations, whether it's in person or, our virtual lessons. When someone's addressing class, we need to be respectful and listen quietly. We can put our hand up. We can put things in the chat if that helps too. Be prepared for class. Try to have all your learning materials close to you. Store your work. Clean up your area. That's depending on where you're working on your projects. Continued disruptions and or distractions that take away from teaching. That means staying muted unless you have comments and just trying to be respectful even online. And usually we don't have to do any detentions because we don't have that type of climate right now. And I'm just here to support you and be there for you. Technology policy, your use of personal technology like cell phones, iPads, it's allowed for instructional use. Remember that to open Schoology through the website, not the app. If you're having problems watching videos, getting the audio to load, all that, it's because you need to open Schoology through the website, the learnsowashco.org. Then it will load everything accurately. Let's see what else. All right, classroom materials. The ones on top are what you're going to need, okay? A regular pencil every day, Q-tips or little Kleenexes for blending. You can just keep them in a little bag if that's close. Some kind of soft eraser. We do that for blending and we use it for highlights. And any kind of plain paper. Could be for your copier, could be for your printer. Try to have paper without lines, and white's fine. Optional is if you have charcoal pencils. Working on gray paper and black paper is actually a stretch and it's kind of fun. Blending something with a little cardboard blender if you have those. I'm at home and I don't even have one here, so I'll show you how to make one. Or you could just buy a little drawing kit, whether you want to order one online or pick up a drawing kit at Walmart or Michael's. But if you just have white paper and a pencil and some way to blend, you got what you need for drawing. All right. Try to have your supplies here like the first 3 days so we can get started. It says all students have a right to quality, fun, educational opportunities. I'm available during class periods and our online office hours. Let me know how I can help you with your needs. I would like all the slip and supplies organized and ready for Wednesday. All right, so you even actually get points for this. So if you have any questions, download this whole entire thing into Schoology. Then you'll know what you need to gather and you'll know what you need to get signed in again by Wednesday. And yes, you can turn it in early. Thank you, and let me know if you have any questions.